Alright guys, so I have the GameCube Nintendo Switch 2 controller, and we're gonna jump into the Nintendo GameCube Nintendo Classics app and try it out. But before I go into the app with this controller, I want to show you what it looks like going in with just the Pro controller. So let me go ahead and go in with just the Pro controller that I have here. And because if you've played the other apps, using the Classic controller kind of gives you a different color scheme or different sound effects. So I'm just going to show you the difference real quick before we really test it out in a game. Just going to jump in here with the Pro controller. Oh, you gotta love it. So this is what it looks like. You got the red screen on the right. Pretty standard. Everything just moves up. Just the standard sound effects and everything. Pretty much what you'd expect. But let me go ahead and switch to the GameCube controller real quick, and you're going to see the difference. So I'm just going to go back and repair the controllers. And I'm going to switch it to the GameCube controller that connects. Oh, there it is. All right. Looks pretty clean. And another look at the GameCube controller. Look at that. It is just too clean. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to play the GameCube any other way here. But now we're going to go into here. And there you go with the different sound effects and the purple bezel on the side. Different sound effects. Oh, look at that. It's like sunshine sound effects. It's too nice. So I'm going to go ahead and I think a good game to test it off the bat is probably F-Zero GX. Because of the controls. I did actually make a little bit of a suspend point here. And if you go into the settings, you can enable widescreen, which I love. So now the bezels aren't there. I did a race. I'm just going to do the second race of this cup to try out this controller. Because actually, when I was playing, I didn't have this controller open yet, so I was using the Pro controller. All right. Let's go ahead, proceed to next. And let's see how this does. I have it on the lowest difficulty because this game can actually be pretty hard. Alright. Let's test this baby out. Wait, how do I... Okay. I almost forgot how to control... Oh! I've recently been playing this on the actual GameCube. But I've been using different controllers, and I have like a HDMI converter. So right off the bat, I'd say that playing it on the Switch 2 feels more responsive than what I've been using. And oh, it feels exactly the same as using the traditional GameCube controller. It feels nice. Oh, if you love the GameCube, this is definitely the way to go. Oh, I got the boost power. Nice. Oh, that feels nice. The analog triggers feel perfect. And like I mentioned already, the only real difference I've noticed is the finish is more of the matte finish than the glossy finish of the original. All right, let's go. Okay, I still have boost power. This is a short lap actually, so I'm gonna probably need to use my boost power and get a little risky. You can kind of already tell that I suck. Oh, I didn't go the way where the health is. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. There's the finish. We're getting risky. Let's go. And there you have it, the GameCube controller. It feels nice. It performs just like you would expect playing a GameCube game. And can we just point out how good F-Zero GX looks on the Switch 2 with the upped resolution and widescreen? Oh, I can get used to playing this, and I definitely want to play with you guys online with this game. Look at that. I am going to just go ahead and test some of the other games they have available. I also have a suspend point on Wind Waker. I wanted to get past that intro and just kind of get right here. All right. Yes. Look at that. And something that I did that I'll show you is if you ever played Wind Waker, you know the horizontal axis was inverted. So if you pushed right on the analog stick, it would go left. So you probably already heard that you can switch the button layouts, and even with the original GameCube controller, I think it should be just set to the same. So if you go to the suspend menu, you can just go right down to view and change controls, and then you hit change controls, and you can swap stuff. So you see how these are red here? That means, like, for the right analog stick and for the C button, I switched right and left. So I actually switched it to where it's not inverted anymore. If I hit right on the analog stick, the camera moves right, which is how I like it. And it's really nice to be able to do subtle changes of these old GameCube games, but also retain the feeling of using the GameCube controller. But I just thought that was really cool. Looks really nice. I mean, I think the way the HD version on the Wii U kind of took away the actual cel-shaded look, I really prefer the cel-shaded, and the upped resolution with it, I definitely prefer this. I just wish this game was widescreen, but I'm definitely going to just be playing this to chill out and have a good time with it. I think this is also a good game to show off the CRT filter. So if I quickly go back to game selection, go over to settings, this is something that's exclusive on the Switch 2. I know the GameCube is exclusive on the Switch 2, but this CRT filter is also available for 64 games when you play it on the Switch 2, but not on the Switch 1. I'm going to go ahead and enable that. I'm going to jump back into this. There we go. And you can see the CRT filter actually does a really good job. I've used CRT filters before, but this one really gives that authentic looking CRT look, which is really hard to emulate. But I think it looks really nice. It's definitely giving that retro feel of playing it back in the day on the CRT TVs. But yes, this is Wind Waker, and it feels perfect on the GameCube NSO controller. Last game we'll look at is Soul Calibur 2, which, I mean, most of us know what that is. I'm going to turn that off. And this game also has widescreen. So I'll go and I'll show you just how simple it is. Just go in and enable it. And then if you make a restore point with it enabled, then you don't really have to do it every time, which is nice. All right, let's just get into it. Gonna go to options, gonna go to display settings, going to go to screen ratio. We're gonna change it to wide, let's go. All right, now with that enabled, I'm gonna make a restore point so I don't have to do that every time. So just go ahead, create restore point. There we go. And we're just gonna do an arcade battle here. And yes, we're gonna be our boy Link here. I am not good at this game, so we're gonna really try to not embarrass myself. Oh, look how nice that looks with the up resolution and widescreen. Oh, this is too clean. And I already, jeez, I'm getting destroyed. Okay, I can kick. There's different buttons you can push. Oh, boomerang. Kicker. Oh, you can grab. Okay, there we go. We gotta be careful. Oh, come on. The bomb. The bomb. Which one was the bomb? Dang it. There it is. Ah, there we go. Oh, dang it. No. Oh, I barely got that win. I'm half button mashing, half trying to remember the buttons because I have played this semi recently. Let's get the bomb. That's one of my favorites. Ah, she keeps dodging me. Dang it. Oh, not gonna give you the opportunity. The nice thing with this game is there's like an adventure mode, which is pretty in-depth, which is nice. Come on, just hit her low. Oh, dang. She keeps doing her little freaking sidestep. That was a very embarrassing win, but I'll take it because I didn't want to lose when I was showing this off. But there you have it. As I take a screenshot, which I will keep to remember that by. Whoa, we're not going into another one. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and load the restore point here. We'll at least get some music going in the back. But this was the GameCube Nintendo Switch 2 controller for the Nintendo Classics GameCube app. And it feels nice. If you're a fan of the GameCube controller, the price is a little steep at $65, I believe, but I just can't go into these GameCube games without playing with the original, and it feels nice. And the GameCube app is feeling pretty good. The resolution, the CRT filter's cool in the widescreen. I just can't wait for them to add new games. Let me know if you ended up getting this controller, if you're going to get this controller, and if you have the Switch 2 and if you've used the GameCube app, and let me know what games you want to come to it. But until the next video, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you later. Bye!